We're going back to our developing story in Pimville, Soweto. We're watching a community divided basically in response to what to do with operations at the Maponya Mall. Some want it closed, others want it opened after an e-hailing operator was shot dead outside the mall yesterday. SABC News reporter Lopang Alamu still at the scene. Lopang, put us in the picture in terms of where the disagreement stands between those Soweto residents at the moment.
Tembekile, that conversation that we listened in on earlier continued just after we stopped talking to you. And at this point, there's some community members who feel that the centre has nothing to do with this entire incident. And on one end, we have community members who say, but they have the responsibility to protect them. So let's listen in on two sides of the story at this point. Now, this is where the disagreement comes in, and we'll then talk to those who feel that the centre management is not doing enough. Abuti, we were talking earlier, yes, and you said that the centre has nothing to do with it, and the anger of some of the community members is misdirected.
Now, what I'm trying to put and make you understand, everyone got his own views, and we respect each and every person, whatever he's feeling or his own views. But if I feel that I still want to use the mall, no matter what happened, because at the end of the day, I'm obliged to come to the nearest mall, which I think it will be right for me to go there. Then if you're going to stop me, my movement, you are violating my rights. You are violating my right as a Soweto community member, board and board as a pawn fighter. That means I'll have to take an action also, because you will be stopping me. Remember, you are violating my rights.
Well, there you have it, saying that he's got the right to use the mall and believes that it shouldn't be closed. We're going to talk to one of the ladies who was talking earlier. She's a bit shy at this point, but please talk to us, Sisi. You were very vocal about why you disagree with this gentleman's views.
Well, for me, he's not the only person. He mentioned to me that his grandmother picks up medication from Maponya Mall, of which this is not the only place you can pick up medication from. However, he does not care about what had happened and transpired whether yesterday or today. What I am saying is that the people that are always violating us are inside the mall. Therefore, the mall should be now responsible and liable to facing the consequences that happen. They were there to stop or actually intervene in the problem, but they didn't. So what I'm saying is that I've been in a situation where I was driving with colleagues, people I work with, to come to the mall, and because there was 5 of us in the car, the taxi owner, the people that were there at the rank, I'm not sure whether they were marshals or the taxi drivers. They came to take the passengers out of my car, saying they should use public transport. However, these people were not paying me a cent. It was me being a colleague, helping other colleagues get from one place to another. So now, how do I then get around and be free if no one is standing up for me?
Mama, would you like to add on to what is being said by Usisi here? You were quite emotional earlier. Yes, no, it's fine. We'll hear you with the mic. You are quite emotional. We kutlwa ka tsela e itseng a utlwane le abuti bothata keng mme o ka bua le rona.
Abuti de we buang ka teng o bue ka re o buela yena ha bu hana le ka ngwana batho o robetse mole. If rona re sa eme ka maoto re tlo emela ke mang ka maoto, because mole e ke ya rona re a rata kaofela. But now how is it so I never ke re emele. So that's why ke re mtato ha bu jole ka motswadi ha bu jole ka ntate
but the e-hailers le tsona di na le di livelihoods that they need to maintain.
Please, can I say something very fast? The first thing is that when we say we don't want any operation, it doesn't mean we're against the mall or any operation that can take place on the mall. The first thing is to make sure that the dignity of the mall is restored. You understand? If there is any shootings or any violence that is taking place, it means the dignity and the value of the mall is going to go with vain. Then the other thing is that what we can encourage the MEC to take, which is the decision, she must suspend the operation of 2 transportation, which is e-hailing and the taxi industry, until they come to the table to find what the solution. You understand? So the other thing that they are mentioning here is that the operation must took place and whatsoever and whatsoever. We understand we have our brothers and sisters who are working here. And what we want to make it very clear, as the EFF, the community must hear it today. We know the center manager, including the owners of the shop, are going to say to our sisters who are working for their shops, you have to apply for no payment leave. You understand? They must pay them fully. They didn't decide not to come to work. The situation forced them to not to come to work. You understand? Thank you so much, ma'am.
There you have it, the sentiments from the committee members. And the gentleman who we spoke to earlier has currently left Tembekile. We're going to try and speak to the MEC if she's still around. So let's go look for her as I wrap it back to you in studio. And I'm hoping that finally she can actually give us an outcome. What happened in that meeting? The committee didn't give her a chance actually to speak because they were quite dissatisfied with the long time that they took to come back to them, and also her just not giving them an opportunity to express their concerns to her specifically. So Tembekile, we'll bring it back to you in studio as we try and find the MEC for that particular outcome of this meeting.
Lopang, thank you very much for your reporting so far. SABC News reporter Lopang Alamu live for us in Soweto.